So I'm beginning round 1. 2 resonance.
I'm going to take a free action and upgrade to Field Mastery on my spec. No, not Field Mastery, Rushing Storm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so with the spell errata rules, all innate abilities, which is will exchanges, dismissing a spell, shifting focus between active spells, and upgrading your spec. These are all free actions, and they have the same requirements and limitations of any free action. So they occur during the action phase.
So you can no longer upgrade spec during maintenance.
Nope. That's right. The
Okay.
only thing we're going to do now in maintenance, is maintenance. That's it.
Okay.
So let's skip maintenance and go right into spell prep. I'm already spell prep. I learned that from...
I am spell prep.
Spell prep? Go ahead. Your turn. Action phase.
Reaction, I upgrade my spec to Rushing Storm with 1 will.
Okay. 3B, Rushing Storm. You may increase the ritual path of any offensive forces spell by 2 tiers without paying its cost. Ooh, that's so powerful. Very nice. For my turn, I will pay 3 Harmony and activate my Ring of Invisibility. So I just removed 2. It has 3 charges. You can see he's built in all these cool charges on here. So I removed 1. 2 charges left, and it costs 3 Harmony. Here it comes. Pillar of Earth. Huh, interesting. Possibly for a harmonizing pylon, I imagine, huh? Thought for sure he was going all attack. Been up in his components bar. While you add that resonance, oh, there you go. Okay, cast Cellular Augmentation, level 3. Oh, for duration. I'm not doing any casting. Oh yeah, did you know that we're not doing any casting? No speaking. We're just playtesting. We're just gonna bust through it faster. You can do it if you'd like.
Oh no, I did not know that.
Yeah. Who knows
Okay.
what level 4, obscure level 4 spells you could have stuck in there if you wanted to. Response? Probably not.
No response.
1 resonance for me. Your turn.
Transmutable Materia. Discard. Deliver.
Transmutable Materia. This is a an enhancement, an advanced enhancement base for matter. You can put a bunch of enhancements on it, and helps you really upgrade your enhancement. You can get some massive, crazy pylons with it. He's probably doing a crazy, massive pylon with that. My turn. We'll cast Master Evan's Quickened Reflexes. Response?
No response.
This is going to give me an extra action per round. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. Am I good? Am I still good? Yeah, I am good. Because of my initiate ability for Flesh Twister, that shapeshift comes out at, generates +2. I get it free for resonance, and it costs me 1 harmony. You know, I did put a lot of harmony building on this deck. I think I might run into some problems with it. This card doesn't have any duration because it's, you don't have to put any duration chips on it because it's persistent. It's going to give me an extra action immediately and everywhere. So you are out of full actions, is that right, Steven?
Yes.
You got any
That's
free
correct.
actions?
I don't have any free actions. Play.
No free actions?
Nope.
Man, I can't believe I went invisible for a damn enhancement opener. Lame. I feel like I lost
You ever
a
think
rock of paper.
Well, he
You
could
ever
have.
think that it's because you're invisible that I haven't done anything?
Yeah. Possibly not. Okay, for my third action, I'm going to cast Diamond Skin. That also doesn't cost me anything because of my initiative ability. That's good to go. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Round 2 start. Overload. 5 resonance and
Okay.
1 chord.
5 resonance. I lost another harmony. Down to 5.
Ecthelion gains initiative for maintenance, and he gains 1 harmony from his spec.
I am casting magic missile. Oh no, I take that back. Can I take that back?
Yeah. It's okay.
I am upgrading my spec to Harmony of Forces to Will.
Offensive forces spells generate +1. Will. No problem. I like having to do that spec at a separate time. It creates a little bit more of an interesting feat to the, and it also extends up the action, which is what I like. I, for my turn, will also cast. I think that's Organic Compound. Boom.
That.
Organic compound.
Uh-huh.
I will cast magic missile.
It is veiled, so...
Visualized to the final heal here and upgraded to hit cloak targets.
Uh-huh. And any other upgrades? By the way, one of the erratas now is that when you lay down the spell, you announce any and all upgrades, and that's it. You don't keep upgrading
Right.
through the response
Yep.
or anything.
Going to the 4th ritual tier and upgrading, paying 3 resonance to hit cloak targets.
Nice.
That'll cost him only...
5 and 4.
It's only going to cost him 3 harmony due to his spec generating 1 harmony at the cast of any forces spell.
Oh, right. Okay, pay and activate. This damn magic missile.
I'll leave it to you, James.
Sure. I know you're having
Are
lag
you
issues.
handling that, James? That's nice.
But just for Ecthelion. Because... trying to reduce the amount of he's got to click on things on here.
So I will take 3 damage, right? -1 for my
Two.
diamond skin, right?
Yep. Okay. That seems to work fine.
I'm gonna cast symbiotic armor. Okay, this is actually I'm gonna get to resonance. Oh, I'm so resonance rich. I love it. I never play specs that are like resonance rich. And no harmony, and another 2 resonance because it's got a resonance infusion. Oh my goodness, where's like the really? I don't have any big finisher. And I think I better 2 harmony. I don't think so. I normally would pay that 2 harmony in a heartbeat to get that extra durability, but that could cause me. I don't think so. I'm not gonna do it. Your turn.
Don't forget to discard your organic component.
Oh yeah, it requires an organic component. Yes.
Resonating Bastion.
Resonating Bastion. Or I thought you said resonating bastard.
Well, you kind of are a resonating bastard.
I'm gonna step out of invisibility, and oh, never mind. This requires a rotting target. What happened? I lost the spell. It's gone. Never mind. I messed up. I didn't have the correct requirements for the spell, which is too bad. But at least I'll stay invisible for another round. I guess instead I will just meditate. And then I think for another free action I'll get an upgrade to, I guess, Beast Heart. My last 2 will be it. I'm all done. Round 3.
1 resonance. We move immediately to maintenance. Ecthelion has the initiative and immediately will gain 3 resonance from his resonating bastion. and 1 harmony from his spec. We move to Chris's maintenance.
So, symbiotic armor. Pay 1 essence to sustain. Oh, you know what? I paid an essence just to cast that. It's just 1 to sustain. Magnet skin is a duration. Flesh twister, nothing. Invisibility, nothing. Cellular augmentation. I think I will pay a resonance to discard that. No, actually, let me do this. Master Robin's Quicken Reflexes first. Okay, essence to sustain. Then cellular augmentation, I'm going to go ahead and discard it. Pay a resonance. Discard it. Gain an essence. I'm good. Spell prep. Ready. Are you okay, James? Are you bored?
No, I'm good. I'm trying to stay quiet since I'm just sort of the arbiter. I have all kinds of things I'd like to say, but that would be unfair.
ST is one crazy game, man. Crazy. It really has turned out to be a magical chess match. It feels nothing like, it feels absolutely nothing like MTG. Or any TCG, I think. Have you played very many other TCGs, James? Have you played MTG?
Yeah, I've played plenty.
Legend of the Five Rings?
Legend of the Five Rings I never played, actually. Not until, I didn't even know about it until I joined the team. Alright. Round 3, action phase begin. Ecthelion has the initiative. Already cast Moonlit Water. Gains in 1 resonance.
Cell Augment.
Goes back to Ecthelion.
I suppose I'm going to meditate.
Imagine. I'll come out of invisibility to cast cellular degeneration on you. Response?
Okay.
Nothing? Cost me 3.
Nope.
Back here is curses. You're rotting. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, I'm exposed.
Ecthelion is out of actions. Any free actions?
Free action. Maintain shatter. Ritualize up to free action.
Maintain shatter, you bastard! You bastard! Nice. Very nice. It upgrades to free action, huh? Whoa. It's gonna take out my. And the thing is that this whole reciprocity of symbiotic mana, the reflection, heals one controller of that effect. Oh, that's right. I'm using the level 2 version. It's not complete reflection. Is this a damage effect? It's not a damage effect.
It's an abjuration.
Doesn't trigger it. Huh. Okay.
No responses?
No responses.
Ecthelion, what will you be using to ritualize? Interrupt Stone or Harmony?
Harmony.
And I lose my cool symbiotic armor. What a great card that is. I just love it. And it's really awesome. And it gives a nice little shield, little interesting cool shield to buy up. Seems like it goes down really fast, but I like it.
Yeah, but it's a resonance infusion that also blocks all the physical spheres. So it's what it costs.
Yeah, it's basically a plug for Bio. Like, Bio's missing some things. Here we go. Let's just put it all into one card. And don't we need more cards to do something with this organic component? So literally, it's doing like 3 or 4 things.
Yeah, that's organic component was one of the reasons that exists.
Okay, I'll cast Leprosy.
He's got sweet glowing eyes now.
Yeah, you actually kind of look badass. Leprosy apparently is not that bad. Makes you look kind of cool. You could should have been like I don't know if leprosy is really the right word for harmony, but anyway, the for a harmony damage, an injunction. He takes 1. Oh, you got it. Aim Master's on top of it. Let's see. Anything else for me? Kind of exposed here. Just give me 30 seconds to decide this. I hadn't thought about this ahead of time.
I flipped an hourglass. Check that out.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
And I'll just stand here in the camera menacing with it.
We'll be exposed for the whole round. Harmony. One attack. No. Oh, perfect.
Time.
Is that it? All right, go ahead. End the round. Casting timers are great.
Oh, 1 resonance again. Someone made the mistake of letting Sadonis do the resonance rolls. Christopher has the initiative for maintenance this round.
Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, look, I lose my diamond skin too. Invisibility. Cellular. Master Evans quickened form. I pay an essence. Oh, I'm really exposed. I'm doing an enhancement spec, but yet I have no enhancements up really anymore. It doesn't bode well. Really missing that 5th enhancement slot that you get from Life Chanter. Of course, in Life Chanter, you're dying to have more shapeshifts. Cellular augmentation. I think I better. I better discard it. I'm going to pay a resonance to gain an essence.
So first things first, let's go from right to left here. Cell degen ticks down. He takes a harmony damage from leprosy. That's correct, isn't it? Yep. Resonating Bastion gains him 3 resonance. And he gains a harmony from his spec. That's resonance. This is harmony. And that is spell preparation. Please.
He actually can't gain harmony. He's got a harmony injunction on him.
Oh, good call. That's why I always felt the curses should face the person it's on, so that they know it's on them.
I'm going to reattune Cellular Augmentation, Symbiotic Armor, and Diamond Skin. And due to my shiz, they're all bonded.
And frequently asked questions. Do you have to announce the reattunement phase of your discard pile and such?
Yeah, I think you by default, yeah, you announce it. However, because of the fluency markers, we do have an optional. It's built into the cards that you can do it completely secretively. However, I think in most friendly games, just kind of because of complex stuff and what's going on, you got to kind of keep each other honest because it's easy to miss stuff. That by default, yeah, you announce what you're doing, so it's very clear and transparent. However, for like really hardcore competitive tournaments, because of the red circle around the small fluency pip in the lower right-hand corner, you can just actually, if you're doing stuff you can just show the pip and cover up the rest of the card, so that at least the opponent knows if you're spending the right resonance. Does that make sense?
It'd be kind of cool to have codexes laid out kind of the way we have them here, and both players would have a sort of a game master screen, so that all your cards are sort of on the table, cameras showing them on big screen, so the audience can see both decks. Ecthelion is ready. Alright, Christopher, you have the initiative.
Did I do the right? I'm going to cast Absorb Weave.
Wise choice. Any response, Jeremy? Oh, Jeremy's not in the chat.
Put this bitch over the top. Maybe I'll get lucky. We're real hedging. We're really, this is very defensive play, an enhancement-based play where we just throw out little... Hey, Steven, sorry I was having such a hard time. This has got to be so boring to watch, man. When are we going to get a goddamn exciting Serpent's Tongue match? You know, we'll get it as we continue. Are you able to play tomorrow night, James?
Yes. Not sure he's going...
I'm here now.
Oh, okay. We're going to make a... we would normally make a Discord roll, but we are playtesting that will only occur during maintenance. So keep in mind you are -8 currently. And that means Chris gains 2. It is now your turn. Welcome back, by the way.
Thanks. That's Mage Hand Choke.
Yeah. What kind of upgrades are you doing? Any of the ritual paths or anything like that?
With my spec, I get subtle for the ritual path. That gives me 2 tiers on the...
We'll see if that ends up killing me or not. I love Mage Hand Choke. It's one of my favorite spells in the game. Dang, I was banking on that.
Yeah.
It's a real wound, man. Holy cow.
Gilum Naza.
Wait, what now?
We were overcharging you on the Harmony. Okay, so I'll take a hit. I'll cast Cell Augment again.
Yeah. I like the Harmony much better.
So it goes to Ecthelion.
Kelvin Hack. Here.
Ritualizing to free action he's typed.
You think Kelvin Hack... Is this the Kelvin Hack that we're going to have to modify, you think? I don't like that. And that's a cheap spell, by the way. And so is your Magic Missile. Two of the most cheapest spells in the game, just so we know. So if I lose everybody, we're definitely errata.
It all comes down to this.
Okay, I will... it's going to be a problem. But we'll deal with it later. I'm going to cast Beast Form. I get it to cast it for free because of my shiz.
I am casting Veil of Smoke.
Giving Chris a taste of his own medicine.
Exactly.
I'll pursue that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna dispel that Veil of Smoke. Any counters or adamants or?
Nope. No response.
That used up my 3rd action that round. But it's my turn. Yeah. So I'm gonna use a free action Beast Form. I'm gonna upgrade it for free because of my spec. So that's 2 generic physical damage coming in on you.
No response.
I think that might just be the first essence damage Ecthelion has taken so far.
Yeah.
So I can activate my upgrade on Mage Hand Choke. It's a free action.
Uh-huh.
I'll pay that 1 Harmony to add 1 damage.
Okay, I'm going to do Beast Form again too.
I think you may have fell behind while I was trying to put in that turn marker. Didn't you already Beast Form on him?
Yeah, I get to do it twice.
Okay.
I think I'm going to spend...
I have nothing else.
You have nothing else. Okay, I think I'm going to spend 3 Harmony and activate the Ring of Invisibility again.
Alright, so Mage Hand Choke was upgraded once, correct?
That's right. It's now doing 2 damage.
Alright. So I put a little marker on there to help us remember that. That is the end of the round, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Yep.
Round 5, 2 resonance. And I make a discord roll for Ecthelion, since he is at 7. Result 12, Ecthelion takes no damage. Christopher has initiative on maintenance.
So I get Mage Hand Choke right up here at the very beginning, don't I?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to Fasul that and cast a Response Disrupt.
Ritualized synaptic seizure.
Not that you
Can
use
you
it.
hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I've joined on my phone, so hopefully this will be more stable.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so your map tool is solely from your computer, and then the Google Hangout is solely from your phone?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so do cellular augmentation, and I don't think I'm going to discard that just yet. I'll count down a duration. Ooh, I'm going to be down to 5. Evans, I'm going to pay in essence to sustain, and D4 moves the duration.
And don't forget Kelvin Hack.
Oh, and then Kelvin Hack. So right now I would, like, lose an action stone. I have 2 actions. Is it possible for you to put in some actions?
Basically,
Tokens.
what's that?
I got these things with 0s in it. Your duration, your maintenance phase, Steven.
Yeah, I'm going to drag these in, because those action stones that you're using might screw with it, because there really should only be 1 round counter. Because...
James, did you do anything for my maintenance yet?
No, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't done that. So let's down cell degen, and you're going to take 1 harmony damage from Yon Leprosy. You're going to gain 3 resonance from your pylon. You cannot gain any harmony for your spec, and we move to spell preparation.
Oh, hey, sorry guys. Look, I got 5 enhancement slots filled, so when it came down to that time period, I needed to discard Master Evans, which means I wouldn't have paid for it, and it means that I only had 2 action stones. So,
One of which taken by Kelvin Hack.
yeah. Sorry.
It's okay, we all know you were a cheater.
I'm a cheater.
But your conscience got the better of you.
I was just weighing upon me.
Is, Ecthelion, are you prepared?
I am ready.
Just waiting on Chris.
How embarrassing.
I had a demo once where a gentleman was very, very excited about these casting timers. He'd use them for everything. He would, oh, it's time for spell preparation, and he would immediately turn it over to give himself and everyone at the table that same 30 seconds.
Oh, really?
He would use it for every cast.
Are you using that timer for me?
Oh, no, I'm just...
I kind of like it. I like it when you use the timer for me.
Oh, yeah? Well, technically, it's Ecthelion's prerogative.
Okay, ready. Sorry, I took long.
And with about 10 seconds to spare. So, you are tied with most energies, but Ecthelion has more resonance, so he gains initiative.
Bring it!
Put it over here for now.
Okay. Go with a fireball. Ritualized up to damage 1.
Using an action or harmony.
Harmony. And also paying the upgrade to add area.
That is a total of 6 resonance, bringing you to 4.
Yep.
And 0 harmony.
0 harmony, yeah. Boy, he really mitigates some of those harmony loss, huh?
feel like that's saving his life right about now. It's sitting at 8.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that on the chin. That's 3, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to what to do next? A big decision. How many more of those has he got in there? How many more area spells has he got? Wish I had initiative that phase. I've only got 3 residents left, man. I don't know what to do. It's so gripping. It's so suspenseful. You can just die by one decision. Defense. Offense. What else has he got in that Codex? Did I just
Oh,
go-
I'll tell you. It's oh, wait a second.
All right. I'm not quite sure, but all right. Well, I'm gonna cast a dissolve tissue.
Response?
I'm gonna upgrade
No
that
response.
to tier 2.
It gains a duration chip.
I'm up to a dangerous level. I could just die next duration anyway. And he's down to 5. Okay, your turn.
Mage Hand Crush.
I'm no longer invisible. Why didn't I do my beast forms first? I should have done the beast forms. What am I thinking?
I think life is over.
Okay, go ahead.
If you know responses, Chris?
I think that's it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I knew there was some bad timing going on there. I should have just beast formed. What was I worried about? Oh, I was worried about him putting up a force field to block those beast forms.
Well, you've got
I am real. So that's 3 damage, and that's not response. I don't have a lot of responses in here. I think I used them all up. I do manifest etherica.
but it's a forces spell. Physical spell.
Yeah. And I think diamond skin. Oh yeah. I will cast a response.
Response diamonds? Oh, it is a response. Well, that's interesting.
And it blocks forces by just the 1.
I'm gonna die now from harmony anyway. Because, see, it's free for free for me, the resonance.
Alright, so you got 2 tiers for free. It generates 1, which you spend on getting it free action or no?
Who,
Steven?
me?
Steven,
Hmm?
are you ritualizing Mage Hand Crush to free action for 1 harmony? For the 1 harmony that it generates from your spec?
No.
Very well, so it only costs you 1 harmony because the generation brings it from -2 to -1, costs you 3 resonance. Deals 2 damage to Christopher and is discarded.
One essence. I guess I'll do beast form.
You didn't even discard your action stones. In response,
That first beast form. I got 2 beast forms coming in.
I have no response.
And
any,
then again.
any free actions? Ecthelion?
No.
But now you bet your wish and Mage Hand Crush was free.
Not really. It wouldn't help.
I think it may have. Well, oh, I guess you're right.
I think I'm out of prepared spells and that I could have cast with 1 resonance.
Yeah, it's the resonance that's a killer. So, we are looking at a really tight match here. 1-1 at the beginning of round 6 is a very average place for people to be dying. If everyone is ready, I'll go ahead and start round 6.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Everyone gains 2 resonance. And Ecthelion has the initiative. Starting with his attack zone, you immediately take 1 damage.
Don't we do Discord rolls first?
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
I think he does his Discord roll.
Yeah, I would do it in order.
Of course you do that, Chris.
So he rolled a 12, which is 3 higher than his Discord, so he is safe. Chris rolled an 8.
Yeah.
He is also safe. That would have been the make or breaker, but I believe Ecthelion dies, if I'm not mistaken. Response force field, maybe, or
Yes. Response force field.
Oh, we get action stones back. Huh?
let's put it over here. So the real question is, response free action force field or just response force field?
Free action.
Alright, so that's going to consume all 3 of your resonance.
Actually, I take that back. Just response.
Okay, then you get the 2 free tiers for free, and you don't lose any harmony because of your spec, though you do lose 1 of your actions on the following round.
Yep.
Dissolved tissue will be discarded.
Oh, well, no, the dissolved tissue's subtle. Boom! Because he's rotting. Sorry.
That means that I don't think there's anything you can do.
Yep, I'm dead.
Love is over.
But at least it made for like a climatic finish when you're trying to put that force field up.
Yeah. That's the way it would happen.
Oh, that was tight. Whew. Came down to a roll in some ways. The dissolved tissue would have carried on because it's got its own duration. The duration stuff doesn't just disappear. That was close.
That was. You surprised me with that diamond skin. I thought I had you.
I thought
you had me. I thought you had me. It's good to know. The level 3 version of Diamond Skin has a response. What's the other? I don't know if there is a level 2 version. It goes 1, 2, 3, or is it just 1, 3, 4? I don't remember. The Diamond Skin I normally use is the Corset Diamond Skin, and I don't. I think it's just the level 1. It doesn't have that.
Chris, I'll say, you said you were hearing an area channel lightning from me.
Yeah.
The only reason that didn't happen was because when I was throwing this codex together, I forgot to put it in, or I missed putting it in.
Oh, really?
Well, he did have an area magic missile at the time, which I think is substantially better.
Yeah, and this is against a invisibility codex, so
yeah.
I
Just
need it. Is the ring of invisibility too powerful?
What's that?
Is the
Just
ring of
FYI,
invisibility?
the levels.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, James.
Just FYI, in the levels of Diamond Skin, it's 1, 2, and 3, so there is a level 2 version.
I wonder why I chose the level 3. I remember I selected it. So you think 7 3s, huh? I think so. It feels like everything's 2s and 1s. You know what I mean? You have all these 3s to choose from. I think the same. I think leaning towards 7 and 3.
Well, I'll have to admit a little bit of bias against that, because me and Flair, when we were playtesting, thought that it was 7, embarrassingly enough. So when we discovered that it was 5, we had already sent to print on the rulebooks. So we're just sort of backtracking to our original assumptions on the system.
Oh, we're going to 7 level 3 spells?
We're considering it.
Yeah, before we were going to do that, we were starting out conservatively, and then you would upgrade your spell slots via special codex pages that were redeemable through the Avak-Char system. Problem is having those pages and having them up for distribution, months away, and it requires something additional. It's a little bit more complex, and so it's sort of kind of, I don't know. I don't. It's sort of like when people make a game and then they cut it back so that they have something reserved for DLC. You know what I mean? And the DLC comes out at the same time as the rest of the game. It feels a little. This is not the exact same, which is kind of shitty. I feel like it's kind of the same. Like we stepped it back a little bit, assuming that we'd expand, but it's sort of like to get the full feel of the game, you need those extra spell slots. I mean, it's close. It's a subtle thing. So I'm tempted to just go ahead and do that first upgrade that we were planning on doing through Avok-Sharp pages as the default rules, which would be a couple more spell slots.
You know, I'm not entirely sold on the idea, just because starting out as a player, 5 is enough, because it's difficult to cast, you know. I've seen players screw up their level 3s because they're overconfident multiple times in a row.
Right.
And I think just progressively stepping up the Codex limits for higher level play, and leaving the default where it is an equally acceptable method. We just need to release rules.
It does make them special. Like I'm really, you really know your level 3s and your level 4s. Like I'm very well aware of them. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to be my 2 level 4s for this whole codex? You know?
Yeah, I just think we need to just step on. You know, we have it right in the rule book. If you're looking for additional codex building rules, see our website. So I think we just need to get a page up on the new website for. Here's what a speaker codex looks like. Here's what a master codex looks like.
True. That's
to your point about the level 3s being difficult, that's at the beginning of the game you asked me why I had a level 2 and a level 3 fireball. And that is why, because I didn't know we weren't doing casting phrases, so I packed level 2 in case I was not confident in casting it.
Ah.
Because I don't use level 3 fireball very often.
Me neither, but that's because I'm usually casting level 4.
Why don't you use level 3 fireball very often compared to your level 2? Will you put out level 2 so we have it side by side?
Level 2. There's level 1 or level 2 and or level 3 and level 2. It's just been a long time since I've used fire. You know, that was fire and lightning were my go-to for a long time using channel forms, but
right.
I've been kind of branching out for a while.
Good for you. Which serves well with a invisibility codex, or this type of, or basically an invisibility or response evade. Evade and invisibility. Invisibility is just like a permanent evade. So it's helpful. Oh, and also you're branching out from. No, I'm sorry, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about it worked well with Chant of Forms because of the ability for me to put up heat form and storm form, which I never did.
Yeah.
Did Hino Ryusen do a lot of storm form and flame form defenses when he was doing?
He didn't do that at all.
He didn't do it at all.
No.
So few enhancement slots. You just don't have the enhancement slots for it. I couldn't turn this thing into a healing. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
I said I hadn't even really thought of doing that.
Oh yeah. Well, especially for something like Flesh Twister going against a Forces deck. You know what I mean? Problem is you don't have the slots for it. If you're doing Flesh Twister, that means a lot of your thing is based around. I mean, your whole strategy is based around your shapeshifts, which are going to eat up your enhancement slots. So you don't have the enhancement slots for the storm form and the flame form, unless they're just getting pummeled by it.
Now, would you ever consider you dropping your Ring of Invisibility to get another enhancement slot?
I did several times here, but against Forces, I was just too scared about it. With his ability to recover Discord, that was the plan, actually. That's usually the plan on this. The Ring of Invisibility is just there for a first round or two to get set up to blunt a Forces, a attack rush. But I was worried about him with all that harmony he was getting. He was able to recover each turn and the upgrades. I was really worried about a electric arc, channel lightning type of thing.
Yeah.
Get down 7 essence in one turn real quick.
Yeah, I found the cloaking is very effective in 1v1. I haven't played much 2v2, so I don't know about there, but there's just tendency not to carry the area as much in a 1v1.
Right. You kind of discount it. I did it with bio. I'm like, oh yeah, that's an area curse. Oh, that's an area curse. You don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. In my games with Eno, he's actually gotten me to start carrying more area because he cloaks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I always,
if invisibility is too it may be a little too powerful, but I kind of like having it in there. It's a really good. It sort of like plugs a little bit of a hole. There's a lot of like super killer 2-turn combos that it just completely disrupts. You know what I mean?
and that ring is nice. That's good. I hadn't thought about using that with this particular codex, but this is still kind of a work in progress. I might throw that. Next time. Try this ring instead of Veil of Smoke.
Yeah, it's nice is it's just right there and it's free action. The problem, what makes me feel like it's a little too cheap is all the other invisibilities and all the other cloaks in the game are a little bit more cumbersome to set up.
Yeah.
Crypsis has got a very short duration. Well, it's got a long enough duration usually. But
Although I do like Veil of Smoke with this codex with the transmutable materia, so I can get the Bastion and the Veil.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Crypsis is really easy, though. I think Crypsis is mostly there for camouflage real quick to give you time to meditate and prepare for the next round, but that's all it's really good for.
Actually, this Ring of Invisibilities, it doesn't prevent you from doing offensive. It only prevents you. You only remove the effect if the bearer casts an offensive spell.
Yeah,
that's not supposed to be the case. That's supposed to be if they cast or activate an offensive spell or ability. This was not intended to be used with beast form. There's Crypsis is supposed to be originally how I had it in my head. Crypsis was going to be the only one, the bio cloak that would allow you to sit back and still do beast forms. At the disadvantage, though, of not being able to even cast non-offensive spells. So I just feel like the Ring of Invisibility is just a little too much, especially since it's got that. Like all the cloaks are very well balanced between what their limitations and what they can do. Like one lets you, this one lets you do offensive abilities but not cast any spells. The other ones let you cast defensive spells, but you can't do anything offensive, whether it's a spell or ability. Ring of Invisibility breaks that a little bit. So you know what? I'm going to go errata that right now since we're reprinting our artifacts and adjust that slightly. It will really only come into play in this combo, which I beat you with. So, hey, that's good. You'll never be beaten by this combo again.
That was a good game.
It's good.
It was excellent.
I wish I would have had Channel Lightning, though.
Yeah, what would that have looked like?
Well, it would have been tough to get off since you had the cloaks up. I couldn't have done an electric arc right away.
You would have been deep in Discord, though, I think.
My hope was get Channel Lightning going and then get Veil of Smoke.
Oh, right. Yep. It's cool. I like Cloak a lot for stuff like that.
That Harmony Injunction from Leprosy was not nice at all.
No. I think I really like this Harmony Injunction spell a lot. It's unfortunate it requires a rotting target. Well, thank goodness it does require a rotting target. But that is a really great spell right there. Useful to have almost against any codex for the most part. It's doing Harmony damage and has a Harmony Injunction. That's tight. My codexes are usually trying to incorporate something like that and an Essence Injunction, like this Atheroma, but maybe that's just not quite as universal. You had no healing in your deck, right?
No healing.
And no Discord shedding. You were fine with just your spec, right?
Yeah. Yep. This codex was a slightly altered version of one that I've used once or twice versus Eno, and in those experiences, the spec was enough to keep my Discord under control. Can be very helpful.
Sounds really cool. It's fun. You get to plan on doing all your you do all your ritual paths so cheap. It's really cool.
Yeah.
This spec doesn't do a lot of force field. You don't bother with it until you're like dealing with the big onslaught.
I've tried force field with it before in a 1v1, and I did well. I don't remember how that turned out, but it did end up with a lot of Discord.
Mm-hmm.
I think, personally, I plan to use the force field side of it more for 2v2.
Oh, I see.
That's the codex that I modified for this game. The basic codex has 2 strategies built in, and one of them is the force field, and one of them is the offensive. The force field, I've got level 4 force field, and then all the transmutes for it, so I can, if I'm doing a 2v2, I can go up to protect your village and protect both of us while my partner punches your face in.
Right. Full, not really tank, but sort of a serpent's tongue tank, whatever you would call that. Yeah. And everything with it. Etheric, subtle field, and etheric barrier.
Right.
Yeah. The village, subtle field, and etheric barrier on a level 4 force field on it by a Gilum Naza. That's like, it's a whole train wreck.
Yeah, that was the last time the last time I tried using the force field in a 1v1. I did have all the I had subtle field, etheric, and I forget which one. One of the damaging transmutes. I think it was Rimper's Breath.
Oh, right.
Oh, Eno was mad because he kept getting interrupt stones.
I suspect that Bulwark is probably better at defense than Gilum Naza is, and that Gilum Naza is better at offense than some other forces specs.
Yeah, I think, which is good. I would like for Bulwark to be a little bit better at the defense of Gilum Naza, but Gilum Naza is almost a little too good at defense, frankly. Like, Bulwark should be a much bigger standout. But.
Actually, I'm more worried about Gilum Naza's offensive abilities. I've always thought that it was a little too hard-hitting.
I think it's got one of the most powerful initiative abilities in the game. It's 2R every turn.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, over the course of how many rounds, but it was much better when Lightning didn't cost quite so much harmony. Now that it does, you know, it's more about the 2 tiers and the +1 from, you know, when you add it all together, you can free ritualize every spell to 4th tier.
It's true.
At least once a round, because you get 1 in the maintenance phase, and then you get 3 when you cast it.
Yeah, at least once around, you're right. Like, he was upgrading it, and there's just like, you know, then it would have a pause. Yeah.
Yeah, you give yourself an intemporal bubble, and you can potentially be getting 9 harmony out of this spec. 10 harmony a round. 3 every time you cast an offensive spell, and once at the beginning.
Oh, right. Not in cold hard cash, but through the ritual paths and whatnot. The equivalent, yeah.
Right.
Direct 9 hard. Yeah, it's true. True. That's a lot of resources.
You know, that's going to make your level 4 magic missile cost you practically dick.
Do you have the proposal for the new magic missile, by the way?
Not in front of me.
That's like one of the top 5 changes.
Yeah.
Magic missile, atomic strike, event horizon, Kelvin hack. What's the other cold spell?
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Yeah, frostbite.
Right, frostbite.
Definitely frostbite. Definitely. Psychic split. So you have psychic split in here. So is that your other offense thing that you do? You throw down two. Do you throw down 2 focus duration spells?
That's the hope with having them. Either that or a force field and a focus.
That's what. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the force field and the. That's exactly what it is.
It's either of those.
You don't get any actions anymore, but hell, who needs them?
Who needs what?
Rush. It's gonna take all your actions. Force field makes your other one, but you're completely defended, and your offense is sustaining itself. So it's pretty smart.
It's cool.
I have yet to get it to work though.
It's something hard about it. It was one of my first things I put into the game, like looking excited to like do it. You know what I mean? Like
Rings
it make it a little bit difficult, but if you can do it, like you can throw down 3 different, a chain of lightning, a flame eternity, and an etheric eternity. You know what I mean? All at once. And it's like I just like the feel of it and the image of it. But it's something that it shouldn't be that clunky. But between the actions and the costs, in Psychic Split, I'm always scared about being disrupted. And the shorter duration, I know it is. It's hard to pull off. Homunculus is a pain in the ass. It requires organic components.
That's why I like it with the force field and a duration attack, a focus attack. Is with the force field up, especially if you get etheric on it, it's almost impossible to disrupt.
Right. It's true.
Well, it is about midnight here, so I think I'm going to step out.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for playing. Maybe tomorrow then, James. I'm going to switch back. It's really nice to play Flesh Twister. I haven't played it for a long time. In fact, I think there's even been slight changes since I played it. Fun. I love busting out all those shapeshifts. But tomorrow I'm going to go back to that super healing bio deck, just so you know.
I'll probably just use my standard deck.
Okay.
It was excellent. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Ciao. Bye.